The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has greenlighted 2 RSV vaccines and a drug designed to help younger children fight off the common respiratory virus. The Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin has what you need to know.
RSV, or respiratory syncytial virus, usually affects the upper lungs, but it can get down into the lower lungs, and that's where it can cause complications. And that's where these 2 new vaccines and a new treatment may be able to help protect the most vulnerable. If you're getting ready for your yearly flu shot or an updated COVID-19 booster, Dr. Danny Brandstetter, Medical Director of Infectious Diseases for Wellstar Health System, says make sure that RSV, or respiratory syncytial virus, is also on your radar screen.
It's late summer, early fall is the time that RSV starts peaking as children start returning to school and going to daycare. So right now is the time to start considering RSV as your first vaccine of those vaccines for your respiratory tract illness this fall.
And this summer, the FDA approved the first RSV vaccines and a new treatment to protect young children from complications of this virus. For adults 60 and older, there are 2 new RSV vaccines that in clinical studies cut the risk of lower respiratory disease by 83 and 89%. The CDC has recommended the vaccines and says talk to your doctor about them.
Those are also a single vaccine dose. They can be given during and with the other vaccines, so it can be simultaneously administered with other vaccines.
If you're pregnant, the FDA has approved one of those 2 vaccines for seniors for use during pregnancy to help women develop protective antibodies they can pass on to their newborns. The vaccine is given at between 32 and 36 weeks gestation, and in studies, it cut the risk of lower respiratory disease by 82% in babies in the first 3 months of life and by 69% in the first 6 months of life. The CDC still has to recommend this vaccine.
We know traditionally that pregnant women have a lower uptake than traditional vaccines in the same age groups, and I anticipate there'll be some reservations around a new vaccine for that age and population as well.
There's also a new monoclonal antibody designed to help babies and high-risk toddlers fight off RSV. It's a single-dose injection approved for infants 8 months and younger going into their first RSV season, and for toddlers 8 to 19 months at higher risk of severe complications of the virus who are going into their second RSV season. The CDC has recommended the monoclonal antibody. Dr. Brandstetter says talk to your pediatrician about whether it's a good fit for your child. And between flu shots and the new COVID-19 boosters that could soon be coming out and the RSV vaccines, we're in for a busy fall. So if you have questions about whether you need any of these vaccines, talk to your healthcare provider about them. For your Fox Medical Team, I'm Beth Galvin.